We have a traitor amongst us. I want him gone. Can you handle this?
Of course. I am Sky Daddy's executioner, created solely to carry out his commands. My lord wants the head of the traitor who stole and sold information from the League of Horrors. That damned monkey won't escape this battlefield alive. Desperate, the monkey raised an army to stop me. I commend the effort, but Sky Daddy's right-hand man cannot be defeated easily. Sun's subordinates fought valiantly, but they were no match for us from the very beginning. Under my command, I had Angela and Lucas launch a terrifying offensive, catching Callie off guard while forcing Layla to flee. Not satisfied, I unleashed my true power, catching the Witch of Necrokeep off guard. Or so I thought. Charmed by her sorcery, I found myself helpless under the barrage of the tower, unable to finish Sun off. I took her life, but at the price of mine. Returning to Lane, I engaged Layla and Callie directly with the help of Angela, forcing them to retreat into their tower for protection. As soon as Kagura joined the fight, we pressed the attack with the intent to slaughter the enemy even with the protection of the tower. The duo displayed defiance and valor on the battlefield, but motivation does not win wars. I launched a vicious assault, pushing Callie into the lion's embrace and setting Layla up for death. However, she survived. Callie had died, but Layla was still alive. My mind raced as I realized I have stepped into another trap set up by Sun. Before I could react, it was already too late. Sun had caught me lacking. I returned to Lane with malicious intent. To be caught by that monkey's tricks twice was an embarrassment I planned to wash off with Layla's blood. She only dared face me when there was someone nearby to help her, but this time was different. With Layla dead, I quickly aimed my Tyrant Spear at the distant foe and struck but missed, leaving me with no choice but to knock down the tower at top lane. However, my subordinates were soon ambushed by Sun and his army. I was tempted to help, but the situation was too bad. I suspected this was another trap to lure me out, so I refused to take the bait. My suspicions were not baseless. We paid a heavy price for underestimating the craftiness of that monkey, but I refused to lose a tower as well. Alone, I fought off Callie and her army until Angela joined the battle. Terrified, she fled, giving me the space I needed to aim my Tyrant Spear at Layla in the skirmish in top lane. Upon arrival, Layla tried to flee, but she was too slow to escape my Tyrant Spear. I quickly cleared the lane before chasing after Edith, who was locked in a fierce battle with Kagura. However, I knew all this was Sun's diversion plan to eradicate our center towers, so I headed straight for him and attacked. He was caught off guard and fled, but not after I had dealt a deadly blow to him. I watched as he limped away, chased down and murdered by Angela. Quickly, Kagura and I raced mid-lane and attacked Callie. She fled as soon as we attacked, leaving Vexana helpless and exposed. Lucas and I quickly pounced on Vexana, killing her and turning our attention to Callie. Terrified, Callie resisted us to the best of her abilities but ultimately succumbed. From there I headed top lane, maneuvering through the deadly forest just to find an opening and flank Layla with malicious intent. I made quick work of her, and we marched our troops towards the center tower of mid-lane. However, Callie and Vexana tried to stand in the way of our advance. They fought well, but was eventually overwhelmed. Callie fell and Vexana barely managed to escape. It had become clear the enemy forces were growing weaker by the second, so I took charge of the march to bot lane inhibitor tower and destroyed it in one swoop. By the time I was done, my subordinates had been slaughtered, and the enemy swarmed me from all sides, forcing me to retreat desperately. Edith and Layla in particular chased me down like a thief, but failed to catch me. For a moment I thought it was over, but I didn't know the enemy team had tracked me down under Sun's directive. They swarmed me and cut off my escape route, leaving me with only death. Upon awakening, I quickly unleashed my Tyrant Spear on the Lord. While I failed to secure it, I decided to take Sun and Kalia's life as compensation.
Double kill.
Without hesitation, we confronted the Lord, and a fight broke out. With the help of the Lord, the enemy tried to overwhelm us, but under my command, we pushed them back, killing Layla, Vexana, and Edith in the process. Taking advantage of the path I cleared at bot lane, I attacked the enemy base only to find Sun and Kalia waiting. A fight broke out and Sun fell to my Tyrant Spear, signaling the completion of my mission. With his death, the base defenses crumbled in seconds and we claimed victory in the name of Sky Daddy.
Victory!
GG. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on the notifications so you don't miss my next video.
Seeking to devour you.